My name is Kevin Bryan, President of Tetra Terra Development. As an architect first and a developer second, I bring a holistic approach to each project.
My name is Michael Halflands. I'm an architect and a professor at the University of South Florida School of Architecture. I started my architectural education in Brussels and then moved to the US for graduate studies. I went to work in New York and moved down to Tampa to teach. We've opened this firm in 2006 with a focus on residential design. We've met with Kevin about 4 months ago. What examples of mixed-use developments were you looking at when you thought about this project?
Well, having lived and worked in LA for 10 years and in San Francisco for 5 years now, I've seen quite a variety of these projects. In particular, Santa Monica and Venice both feel like Sarasota to me. They both have similar urban characteristics, the walkability, the scale, the climate, the proximity to the water, all of those things are here.
What does the Vanguard Loft offer to Sarasota that's not in Sarasota at this point?
We're definitely pushing the live-work condition. I mean, we've got ground floor units that have pedestrian entries off of 4th Street where somebody can work from their home, have plenty of parking on the street, and it offers them those possibilities.
For those 3 units, they also have a conference room that's just 1 story up. And from that conference room, you'll have floor-to-ceiling window looking towards downtown.
Each unit is deeded pretty much its own private space. The ground floor units have 400 square feet of private courtyard in the back. I mean, they literally have a nice double height volume space that overlooks this new garden that they have. It's their own. The people on the loft units, they have a full rooftop terrace. I mean, they get a 180-degree view of downtown Sarasota, and you even have views of the intercoastal waterway. So each unit has its own associated exterior space.
Yeah, I think what's really strong in the design is that each unit has privacy, even though it is a housing project, but they definitely have their own privacy, their own exterior spaces. The loft units upstairs have 5 terraces, which is amazing. These terraces are large enough that you can put furniture there. They become extensions of the interior. And I think the units will feel a lot larger than their square footage because of those additional spaces outside. So Kevin, you come all the way from San Francisco. What do you hope to accomplish here?
We want to share with the residents the diverse experiences of living in a metropolitan landscape. This will help create new ways to inhabit the contemporary urban environment.
To me, that's a real pleasure to be able to come out of your apartment, come out of your loft, your 3-story loft or the garden loft, and just to be able to walk to dinner or even walk to breakfast.
Now, Michael, you work in the area and I know you get around the neighborhood and see people. Who do you anticipate living here?
I would see young families, young retirees, anybody who's young at heart who wants to have an active social life.
I agree. I think anybody that wants to engage in active city life, they can do it here. I mean, there's just so much to do. I call it an arm's length away. I mean, you can, like you say, we keep saying you can literally walk out and be somewhere, whether it be restaurant, bar, beach, art gallery, live performance, theater, anything. It's all right here. And I mean, I tend to think that we're looking at young professionals too. I mean, that's not who we're targeting, but I can see those people coming here because of the live work element that we're providing.
So I think that it would have a broad appeal. It's not just somebody in their 30s who thinks living downtown is great.
Right.
Though I think that's only part of it. Yeah.
I think not having the demographic is one of the most successful things about this project. I mean, it can fit basically anybody. Okay, this project's going to be the first infill housing development of its kind in downtown Sarasota. I think it's going to influence a lot of future development around here.
Yeah, to me it's only a step forward from what is offered in the area. We're really close to hitting it with the market, and I think it's going to be a big hit.
So for more information about the project, go to www.vanguardloft.com.